Yeah, 5 years ago I was diagnosed as having been dyslexic for my entire life, and which explained a lot of things. It was like the last puzzle part in a tremendous mystery that I've kept to myself all these years.
Yeah.
That basically started with just things that happen when you're a kid in school and you're a slow reader.
Yeah.
And in my case, I was actually unable to read for at least 2 years. I was 2 years behind the rest of my class, and of course I went through what everybody goes through, is teasing.
Yeah.
And I had to go through that for a long time. And so the teasing, you know, led to a lot of other problems I was having in school, but it all stemmed from the fact that I was embarrassed to stand up in front of the class and read. But there was nothing, you know, we're talking about the 1950s.
Yeah.
And there was not a program, there were not books being written about dyslexia. Nobody diagnosed me as being dyslexic. And so all they could do was assume that I wasn't studying hard enough, that I wasn't reading hard enough, that I was perhaps lazy, yes. I got bullied, I dealt with it by making movies.
Yeah.
I mean, making movies was my cover-up.
What was the hardest time for you in school that you remember?
Well, you know, it was just that period, I think, of probably junior high, I would say, in about 7th, 8th grade, and also some high school. I think junior high. You know, kids, before they start to see themselves from, you know, the point of view of others, can be really, really harsh, really, really mean.
Yeah.
And they can't help it, and they don't even know they're being mean.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, so as an adult, I can look back and I don't have any...
They don't realize the damage they're doing.
I have no resentment or anything to what I went through as a kid, because I kind of understand it.
Sure.
But at the same time, I think it was those junior high school years that were the hardest. But I never felt like a victim. That was the important thing. I never felt like a victim. I think movies really helped me, kind of saved me from shame, from guilt, from putting it on myself when it wasn't really, you know, my own burden. It wasn't my burden. Sure. And I think making movies was my great escape. That's really how I was able to get away from all of that. And I'm just saying that in light of feeling a little bit like an outsider, movies made me feel inside my own skill set.